one using some skill to get that $21.40 there. So nice job. When I was not using some skill trying to read that name there.
For sure. No, I mean, hey, we try our best with what we got. But you don't have a whole lot, but it's okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just joking.
It's all right. I take constructive criticism really well. So I'll just use this to fuel me and make me better.
Yes,
so.
I'll just use this to fuel my tears as I cry myself.
As I cry tonight, I will be thinking about your words, John.
Yes. You're welcome. I'm always here for positive change. but of course, there's wild news and some awesome news. But if you want to see us potentially win again this Thursday, actually tonight, potentially.
I think that we are going to do really well against the Kraken here.
Let's take a look at the Wild versus Kraken odds for tonight. I want to see what we got going on. Let's see. Oh, it looks like somebody's already gone ahead of me.
Yeah.
The Kraken odds, they are not favored to win. The Wild odds are favored to win. We are at minus 130. The Kraken are at plus 115. And the over-under is 6. So I guess, that's actually a pretty big over-under. But the time, it is going to be at 9 p.m. tonight. So you guys can definitely log in, take a look and see the Wild, and hopefully see them win against the Kraken. But let's see what other odds they have.
What information they can tell us here. So.
Okay, they're not giving us a whole lot.
Not a whole lot here, but obviously I think it's pretty clear from seeing how we play that we can take down the Kraken here and, give the Kraken a little bit of an introduction to how the Wilds play. So we'll see how we can do against them, but I'm pretty hard sold that we're going to win here.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. I think, we're pretty heavily favored to win against the Kraken. I believe the odds. I believe also, just my faith in the Wild as well.
Yeah.
So definitely that will be a fun matchup, though, I'm sure, facing the Kraken tonight. So definitely check that out.
Yeah, but you guys probably know.
Yes.
We are teamed up with the Minnesota Wilds, and we have a ETAP game called Let's Go Wild. Sorry, not Play Let's Go Wild. I want you to do that. I want you to play it.
We want you to play it.
Yes, we want you to play it, but it's called Let's Go Wild,
That's right.
and it is one of our favorite ETAP games, one of our top played, and I really like it, so definitely check it out. Give our Wilds a little bit of luck, and, we can probably take it to our Krakens at 9 p.m. tonight.
Yes.
So
who likes Krakens? Come on now. No. They're kind of gross-looking monsters.
Yeah, and they usually eat ships. So
yes, we like
stuff.
Ships in Minnesota. So no, we don't like those Kraken.
Exactly.
and also because we're playing against them.
Yeah.
but of course, we had that little Wild Wednesday yesterday. It wasn't a little; it was a pretty big Wild Wednesday.
Pretty big one.
and of course, usually you can win PGL points and jackpots on every Wild Wednesday. But soon enough, primetime bets is coming to Wild Wednesday too.
Yes,
and that will be matching up top PGL locations and top PGL players with handicaps, and there will be a lot of bragging rights as a result. So you definitely don't want to miss it. It will be a lot of fun. A lot of friendly rivalries being, kind of rising to the surface, or maybe, not so friendly rivalries also. Something to keep an eye on. But definitely, I will be playing favorites because us broadcasters will be able to bet on the matchups as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be a lot of fun. But we are now rolling in this game number 11. We are at 46 balls drawn. Can we hit the major? Can we hit the minor? We'll have to wait and see a sec. But that must go is at $31.40. Major is at over 16 grand if we can hit it right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're almost to that. We're almost to the unmentionable game here.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yes, so we'll go over that after when we get there.
That's right.
But before then, we can start going over this fishing report for you guys.
That's right. It's an awesome fishing report.
It's a Lake of the Woods on the south end. So we're not talking about the north end right now.
No, not
we're
the
talking
north
about
end,
the
not the
south
west end, not the east end.
Exactly. It's the south end. Only the south end of Lake of the Woods here.
That's right.
By Outdoors Weekly on October 27th, 2021 here. Awesome. So great fall.
2021.
2021.
Okay. Okay, all right, good. Just making sure it was the current year.
Yes.
But we do have a couple winners. It was Painter, Rajani C's, and Mesk J over at Ray J's Woodbury, both splitting up that $31.40 must-go prize. Nice job to both of you.
Yeah, good job to you too. And we'll keep going over our fishing report here. So we got
fishing report.
great fall walleye fishing again this week. As the traditional deer hunting opener approaches, walleye fishing is typically in high gear. This pattern is holding true. Various spots along the South Shore are producing nicely. The walleyes and sauger are active. These fish are also setting up nicely for ice fishing, which is just around the corner with temperatures in the upper 40s. Anchored up and jigging with a fathead or emerald shiner is the go-to method. Live shiners are available and effective. Some anglers are still putting spinners with a minnow or trolling crankbaits with good success. Gold, pink, white, and chartreuse hot colors are the hot colors this week. Okay. So definitely check it out, but the best reports are coming from 12 to 27 feet from water across the South Shore in areas such as Pine Island, Morris Point, Zipple Bay, Grayston Beach, Long Point, and Rocky Point. Various schools within these depths. In addition to walleyes and saugers, pike, jumbo perch, sturgeon, and even a few crappies are in the mix of walleye anglers.
Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely a pretty good fishing report today. So it looks like Pine Island, Morris Point, Zipple Bay, Grayston Beach, Long Point, Rocky Point. Those are all really good places to be right now. Walleye fishing is really good right now, as it typically is. Other than that, yeah, just a lot of good fishing all around today. Or not today, but recently. Yeah, so definitely looking pretty good. Mostly walleye, though. I mean, that's the per usual at this time of year. It's definitely something to keep an eye on. But so typically when you catch a huge walleye, you take a picture of it. And that's just like when you catch a huge jackpot here at Pilot Games, you take a picture of it too. So when you are winning jackpots or just having fun playing Pilot Games, snap a picture, maybe with your favorite friends or with your favorite bartender. You can share those pictures that you end up taking on Facebook, or you can post it with hashtag Pilot Games, or you can email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. And yeah, we'll put them up on the broadcast. Everyone can see your win. That would be really cool. And of course, we just love seeing your pictures too. Yeah. So definitely go ahead and do that. But we are now rolling in this game number 12.
It's our hump game. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. It is a hump game on a Thursday, and there's not many things bigger than a hump game on a Thursday. So definitely get in and get your bingo face on, and whoever wins this gets a heap of luck. So definitely, get serious, guys.
Yeah.
Really dig in.
Get your game faces on.
Get your game faces on.
Your thinking caps on.
Get your thinking caps on. Think up the bingo. But of course, we do have a little bit of Vikings news to get in while you're putting your thinking caps on. and not a whole lot going on. Just kind of preparing for this next Cowboys game coming up. And actually, a huge thing. Dak Prescott might not play.
Oh,
yeah, and
that definitely shakes things up.
Exactly, and Dak Prescott being the centerpiece of that team, it's a huge thing, and I know all about it because Dak Prescott is on my fantasy team, unfortunately.
Oh gosh,
but yeah, his starting position is in jeopardy. I know it's from that aggravated calf injury from last year, but it's just kind of more of a playing it safe because the Cowboys are 4-1. They're kind of focusing more on keeping Dak safe for the playoffs coming up. Because they know at this point they're probably going to make them. Yeah. So they're focusing more on late season games and kind of taking those more seriously. But the Cowboys, that's good for us though because maybe we can sneak in a win and get an easy dub when Dak Prescott is not playing. And yeah, definitely some pretty good stuff. I know he was saying that it wasn't really his decision. It wasn't his complete decision on whether or not he'll be playing because the coaching staff and like everybody else in the organization does have something to say about it. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think it's supposed to be a game time decision on whether or not he'll be playing. So that will have to be something that we'll have to wait and see on. But yeah, definitely it's good news for us Vikings because Dak Prescott is one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league. But before I go over the rest, we got Big Time over at Log Cabin Bar in Emily, winning that must-go prize of $30.80. Nice job, Big Time.
Yeah, nice job.
Big Time wins.
There.
And Big Time ended up winning the hump game, so nice job, Big Time, taking not only that must-go, but a little bit of luck as well for the rest of your bingo play.
Luck there.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking
Bring
about.
it on over to Log Cabin Bar in Emily. So nice job.
That's right. And, actually, speaking of like a hump game, I know Reggie. Was it Reggie White? It was Reggie White. He had this like crazy move. It was called the hump move.
Yes, I think I know what you're talking about.
And it was just like it wasn't even like had anything to do with like a hump or anything. He literally just took his arm and just like whoosh, and just pushed them with his arm.
Yeah.
And it was an insane move, and I was like looking at highlight tape of it today, but yeah, that just reminded me of it for some reason.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean Reggie White is one of those genetic freaks of the NFL.
Gosh, he was huge. What was his height and weight? I gotta see that real quick. Reggie White, height, weight. He was a crazy dude. 6'5", 300 pounds. Like, can you imagine that coming at you? Like, and just like kind of like
it's kind of crazy to think. Obviously, it's a different type of 300 pounds, but we do have a 6'5", 300 pounder on our football team right now.
Actually, 6'6".
So basically, yeah, he's 6'6", 300 pounds. So it's a hefty boy right there, and he does not look fat when he has it on there. No, he looks like he is quite the athlete. So big boy there. But talking about looking like not fat, Reggie White, I mean, just was super strong there. So
no, he's insane. Definitely just one of the best of all time for sure. Reggie White, just a very, very good player. But of course, we're not talking about Reggie White or the Packers. We are talking about the Vikings and the Cowboys this Sunday.
Yep.
And that game is going to be played Sunday night. It's going to be right at 7:20 p.m. But Vikings game day over here at Pilot Games will be starting at 6:50, 30 minutes before kickoff happens.
Exactly.
So definitely come out for that.
If you do your math correctly, that is when.
That is correct. And I happen to do it correctly this time.
Thanks.
That's right. But Pilot Games, you guys know, we teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAP game, Vikings victory. You can pick out a letter in the skull bonus to win some big prizes, so definitely go out and do that. Maybe we'll send over a little bit of luck for our Vikings. But we are now 5 seconds away from getting enrolled. Get enrolled, everybody.
3,
you, green shirt, sit down.
1.
But we are now at that must-go of $31.80. The major is at $16,400. You can win it in 51 balls or less. I see Gumper out there. Hello, Gumper. We got Fred Star out there. Arm, JJ, and Rack are all in the race for this must-go or the major potentially as well. So definitely get your bingo faces on, everybody. Get serious and win some bingos. But we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into.
Especially, I was going to say, you guys got to get some W's, especially because you want to be on this Jackpot Hunter standings here because this is the elite of the elite here. We're going over the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Cream
the belle of the ball.
Yes. It's a cherry on top of the shake. So here we go, and we're getting right into it here. With number 10, we have Lula Finn for American Legion Jacopy. 19,000 points for Lula Finn. And then we have 6th place. And 6th place, and 6th place, and 6th place, because it's a 4-way tie in 6th place there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Pee-wee from TJ's Tavern on and off sale because they're tied with Short Bus from Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, and they're tied with Wolfson and Carboni's Pizza CR Billions, and they're also tied with Joni from Bleachers. All of them at 20,000 points there, making up our 4-way tie in 6th place.
Wow.
Yeah, it used to be a 5-way tie, but Jim Rocks, I believe it is. I think it's Jim Rocks.
I think it was Bowl actually.
It was Bowl. Yeah, because Bowl jumped up.
Bowl went crazy, but we'll get to Bowl in a second.
Yeah, because we still got to go over Jim Rocks here, who is in 5th place from American Legion Stillwater with 21,000 points. But yeah, Bowl was in that in a 5-way tie with those 6th place players there, but Bowl ended up jumping out of that 5-way tie into
a little bit more cozy of a tie.
A 2-way tie because Bull was saying, I'm out of here. I'm going to keep moving on up and jump right into bed here with Curtis J here because they are tied here. But before I go over that,
Oh, it's Gumper.
Oh, yeah.
It's Gumper, none other than the one Gumper over at Tinker Bay Bar and Lanes in Winthrop. Nice job, Gumper, taking away that must-go prize of $31.80. Nice one, Gumper.
A nice job there, Gumper. But we are going
after
zooming
Gumper's
in.
win. We are getting in to this game number 13 after Gumper just took away that game number 12. Nice job, Gumper.
Yeah, we are zooming in on third place here with
Is it
Bowl
Gumper?
from Corner Bar, Good Heel, and Curtis J from Country Lounge with 22,000 points each. And then we are moving out of our 10,000 point club, I would say, to our 25K point club. I mean, I guess.
There's no club at the beginning. The first club is the 25K point club.
Yes. So we're moving out of the no club to the club because we're going into our 25K club here with our second
outside the club
and first place. Yeah. But someone who are people here who are certainly not laughing because they are killing it out here.
They're in the club.
Yeah, they're in the club, so there's no point of laughing at the club. Yeah, so
they're laughing in it.
Yeah, they're laughing within side of it. So
within the confines of this supposed
within
club.
the confines of it.
Of this metaphorical club.
Of this metaphorical club here.
Yes.
They are within the confines of it, so they are allowed to laugh at it because they are within it.
They're the club members.
They make up the club.
Over-explain.
Oh, gosh. All right. We'll keep moving on for you guys who are probably pulling your hair out because
Shut up. Oh, my God. Who's in second and first place?
Yeah, we're going with one away from American Legion Rice with 27,000 points. They're in second place. And then in first place, it's our top player for our jackpot hunter standings. It's Yags 370 from Riverboat Depot with 38,000 points. Yeah,
wow.
He has been moving and grooving. He got a couple wins yesterday when he was hunting down that minor jackpot that went out. So,
and honestly, one away is kind of almost keeping up with him a little bit, keeping it within like 9 to 11,000 points. So it's impressive from one away.
Yeah.
And also one away did win that jackpot yesterday as well, so that probably boosted up their points a little bit too.
I think you're thinking of Just One.
Oh, Just One. Oh, man. Yeah.
Just One won yesterday, but
that's right.
One away.
One away is just winning some games. Yeah. Getting the point totals up.
I think so.
Yeah,
he may. I don't know. I saw a lot of top players out there yesterday.
There are a lot of people with like ones in their name, to be honest. Yeah, there's a lot of like
Whether
just
it's the
ones.
number one or it's the word for the number one.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. But, of course, we are now getting rolling in this game number 14. And we got a $27 must-go. Not bad. The minor is at $555 exactly. It's kind of funny. You can get that in 50 balls or less. That major is at over $16,400. You can get that in 51 balls or less. Of course, that mega is also always in the background, just waiting to be caught.
It's elusive.
It's elusive, for sure. But we do have some location standings to get into. And starting it right off at number 10, it's Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale with 32,000 points. At number 9, it is Bleachers over at Maplewood with 34,000 points. Number 8, it is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 35,000 points. And 7th place, it's Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 41,000 points. And 6th place, it is American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points. 5th place, it is Corner Barn Goodhue with 47,000 points. And 3rd place, it's a two-way tie between American Legion Rice and Riverboat Depot and Sartell. They both have 58,000 points. And in 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 over in Coon Rapids with 61,000 points. And then in 1st place, taking the pie for now, it's Country Lounge over in St. Paul with 67,000 points.
Yeah, crazy stuff. And in our location standings, it is another two-way tie in 3rd place there.
That's
so
right. Yeah,
it's kind of
a little bit of a mirror of the of the player standings.
It would be a true mirror if we had another 4-way tie in 6th place.
Yes, and I wouldn't be too surprised if location standings ended up having that. To be honest.
Yeah, because our jackpot hunter standings are always tight knit because it's always like 1,000 point intervals that they change.
Exactly.
So it's always pretty close in those standings. But we got some more cool stuff to go over here. But before that, I'll go over some that we're pretty close.
We are
giving out this $27.40 here.
Let's see who wants it. It looks like Rack and Lucky Lou are kind of stepping up a little bit. We'll have to see who else. Maybe someone will decide to mock some. Teresa coming in hot too. Lucky Lou's still sticking on though.
Yeah, Lucky Lou and
J-Mac, Lucky Lou's sticking with it. But
guess
Ace
who comes in?
coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, Ace flying in from Clearwater Legion Post 323
kind
and
of like
getting
an ace
that.
pilot.
Yes, I think that may have been what I was referencing when I was saying that.
Maybe.
I
don't know if you got it.
Maybe.
I had to explain your own, reference to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But nice to have Ace over Clearwater Legion Post 323 taking away that must-go prize. But we do have some celebrity birthdays to get through now. And starting off, actually, this is a pretty recent, birthday list, I feel like, because we have nobody outside of the 20th century.
Yeah,
everybody is born in the 1900s, and starting it off, it is born in 1914, Jonas Salk, or Salk maybe. He was a medical scientist, and of course, he was the one who created the polio vaccine. And I mean, that's one of the most important vaccines of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some crazy stuff. So definitely, happy birthday to Mr. Salk. That saved so many lives. So definitely a happy birthday to him. But born up next, it was in 1926.
Yeah, it is Bowie Kuhn. Bowie Kuhn, lawyer.
Kuhn? Yeah.
I hope I'm not saying this wrong, but it probably am. It's okay. I'll keep moving on.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer, sports administrator, MLB commissioner from 1969 to 1984.
Wow.
So, pretty famous there.
Yeah, no, that's huge. I mean, to be the commissioner of any major league, especially in the United States, is pretty big stuff. So, hey, happy birthday, Mr. Bowie. It's not often, somebody is commissioner of a league, and especially for that long. The 15 years, that's a pretty long period of time.
That is a long period of time there.
Yeah, but up next, born 10 years later in 1936, it is Mr. Charlie Daniels. He was a country rock guitarist, fiddler, and singer, and known for the country classic, The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah.
So definitely a good one. Happy birthday, Mr. Charlie Daniels. But up next it's a little bit of an athlete.
Yeah, 1937, it's Lenny Wilkens, NBA point guard and head coach there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lenny Wilkens, I think Knicks, I want to guess. No, Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, Lenny Wilson. Definitely, Wilkins is more known for being a national basketball coach here.
Yeah.
But he definitely did play in the NBA.
Oh, wow.
So,
he actually wasn't terrible with the Cavaliers one of his years.
No, he definitely was a contributor there. I downplay it by saying contributor, but he averaged 16 points basically for 2 seasons.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
Like when you're averaging 16 points in the NBA,
that's
you're
starter levels.
Yeah,
right there.
You're a starter, a contributor. That's pretty huge stuff. So happy birthday, Mr. Lenny Wilkens. But let's see what he did as a coach. Oh, okay. So in let's see. He was in the Basketball Hall of Fame. First in 1989 as a player, and then he entered it as a coach in 98. He was and he was also a inductee into the College Basketball Hall of Fame as well. So that is super cool. He was a 13-time NBA All-Star as a player. Oh, okay. He was an All-Star as a player 9 times and a head coach 4 times. So, he won a 93 Coach of the Year.
Maybe when we were saying things like, oh, he seemed like he was a contributor, and
it didn't show us his full stats. It only showed 2 seasons.
Yeah, it turns out he was a 13-time NBA All-Star, 9 times as a player and 4 times as a head coach. So pretty great stuff. And he
was coach of the Supersonics.
Yes.
And he was head coach of the U.S. men's basketball team in 1996.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I didn't actually know that. But that's super awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see what his NBA career statistics. So he played in the 60s primarily. He played at St. Louis. Then he went to Seattle. Then he ended his career in Cleveland and Portland. So, yeah, that's really cool stuff. He averaged up to 22 points. Wow, he was a playmaker.
Yeah.
He averaged, how many seasons? 1, 2, 3 seasons in a row, over 9 assists.
I mean, yeah, he had 9.6 and was scoring 18 points a game.
And he also was getting rebounds, too, at 6'1". And getting rebounds that at 6'1" in 60s NBA, that's insane.
Yeah,
so
definitely an all-star player and deserving to be in the Hall of Fame there.
Yeah.
So, but you know who else deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? It's Rack from Pioneer Inn from Freeport, because he just won $25.80 in 57 balls. I think that was one of our lower ball counts there.
Yeah,
so Rack is
closer.
Doing pretty good there. So,
Very true.
Nice job.
Definitely. I'm not sure at what amount this major clicks over. Maybe we can have Nikki check in and let us know what money count the major will click over to 52 balls. But I feel like we're coming up on it pretty soon here. Maybe 17,500. I'm guessing maybe. I'm not too sure. But we did. So it was Lenny Wilkins' birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Wilkins. But up next, born in 1939, it's Jane Alexander. She was an actress known for being in Betsy and Kramer versus Kramer. So awesome. Happy birthday, Miss Alexander.
Yeah, nice job for being an actress there.
Yes.
In 1944, it's Dennis Franz, actor from Bunts Hill Street Blues and NYPD Blue there. So Dennis Franz, happy birthday to you.
That's right. Nikki has sent us a message.
She has spoken.
Nikki has spoken. And she said it will click up at $18,000. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate the answer. So that will click up to 52 balls at $18,000. So not too much longer.
And then doesn't it start after that? It starts clicking up 2 balls?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It starts clicking up 2 balls, I'm pretty sure. So it will be 52 balls and then 54 balls, I'm pretty sure. So that would be some pretty big developments there. But up next on our celebrity birthday list, though, it is born in 1944, Dennis Franz.
I did just mention him. I went over Dennis Franz there. So you get to go and have a pretty large name here for this next one.
Oh, very true. Yeah, that's right. But happy birthday, Mr. Dennis Franz. But born in 1955, it was Bill Gates. He was a businessman and founder and CEO of Microsoft. Richest person in the world, by the way.
At one point.
At one point. Oh, yeah, he isn't anymore because Elon Musk is now the richest person ever.
Pretty sure it's Jeff Bezos.
No, Elon Musk just broke the record the other day. It was crazy. Hold on. Richest ever. Yeah, is richest person in history because he's now nearing a $300 billion fortune.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane. I mean, it's just crazy. That's just an unimaginable amount of wealth. That's definitely crazy.
Holy cow.
But yeah, I mean, hey, happy birthday, Bill Gates, though.
Happy birthday, Bill Gates.
That's right.
Still a very large amount of money for Bill Gates there.
Okay, if you could sit down and have a dinner with any of the top 10 richest people, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, whatever the other ones are, who would you pick?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to have dinner with any of them. But,
it's kind of I'd rather just kind of go to McDonald's and sit at home.
No, I would like to have dinner with one of them, but I'm not sure.
Let's look.
I really don't know. I guess
Jay-Z.
I just would probably pick Jay-Z. I would just pick.
I would not want to have dinner with Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh no! I mean, well, he'd probably eat you alive.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like I would be the lunch.
He is a lizard person, so he would just blink sideways like a lizard person does, and then just
kind of like that one show.
Welcome to lunch, Jay Higgins.
Welcome to lunch, Mr. Higgins. You are the lunch.
Hello, Jonathan Higgs.
Climb onto the plate, please. But yeah, so definitely Mark Zuckerberg probably not in the running for that.
Yeah, I guess I would probably just.
It's Jeff Bezos. You can do Elon Musk. Let's see, Bernard Arnault. Let's see, what does I don't even know what he's rich for.
I don't know. I guess
of like some luxury goods company. Bill Gates is another one.
I would pick one and hope one of them's whichever one I pick is the nicest.
Yeah,
but
it's like, hey, can one of you just give me like a quick meal? It's like whichever one of you.
I wasn't even referencing money. I didn't even think it was money. Them giving us money was a part of it.
I was. I was indeed referencing.
I was just hoping one of them was at least nice enough to have a decent conversation with.
I feel like Bill Gates or Elon Musk would probably be the nicest.
Yeah,
on this
probably.
List.
I think
like for me, I feel like I'd probably go with Bill Gates. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's probably a pretty
he's
just
part of
nice
Microsoft
person.
and he kind of started that, and so he's into that, and Microsoft does a lot with gaming as well.
Yeah, I feel like so he'd probably know stuff about that too.
Yeah, or at least I don't know, could go over it a little bit, but yeah.
Well, naming it and claiming it.
Oh wow! Apparently I won.
Oh my! Congratulations! Wait, I
Wait
won.
a second. Who won?
No! Oh. They
won.
It was
I won.
Okay, it was their name.
Lake, from Lake Appeal there in Graston.
Nice job taking away that must go at $26. But we are now getting enrolled for a game number 17 of the broadcast. But we're going to take a quick break before this next game. So go ahead, take this one without us, and we will be right back for game number 18. See you in a sec, guys.
Second place. Well, you run away from the first place. That is our reigning champion and first place player. Just kind of tough to take the crown away from him. It's Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot with 33,000 points.
Wow, that is some really good scores there. I mean, everybody closing in on that 25,000 point club. I mean, lots of people in the 20s, a couple people 18,000 points. It's all really, really close standings there. So a couple wins. Make sure you guys are playing Jackpot Hunter. But these location standings are even crazier because we start off in the 25,000 point club with 32,000 points. In 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 9th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. With 35,000 points in 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Then with 41,000 points in 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. Then Corner Bar in Goodhue is next up in 6th place with 42,000 points. With 46,000 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Shakopee, the final location outside the 50,000 point club. Yes, in 4th place, we got American Legion Rice with 54,000 points. 3rd place, it's the reigning champions, believe it or not. With 55,000 points, it's the Riverboat Depot in Sartell. 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 59,000 points. But then that number 1 location, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul with 64,000 points, home of some of the best players like Curtis J.
Okay. Yeah, nicely done out there. Locations and players been crushing it in that happy hour. Jackpot Hunter runs from 4 to 6, 7 days a week. You're not going to want to miss it, guys.
There it is.
53 balls.
Hey guys, and we do this all for a very, very specific purpose, and that's because every time you guys are playing Pilot Games, playing an E-Tab, playing some of our live bingo, you are supporting a specific charity of whatever your location supports. So we like to highlight a specific charity every single week, and this week is the Belgrade Lions Club.
Yeah, no, it's a great club. Lions meet the needs of local communities and the world every day because they share a core belief to serve their community.
Oh yeah, and if you want to support this charity, go over to Brothers Bar. It's a great bar that you can get a lot of good food and also play some really fun Pilot games.
Absolutely. So enjoy the entertainment, guys. Win a few bits of cash, but know that you're supporting great community or great charities right out in your community like the Belgrade Lions Club, and stop over to the Brothers Bar and support them. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Hello, everybody,
Hey.
and we are back and better than ever. And we are back for this game number 18 of Jackpot Hunter. But in that game number 17, let's take a look at who the winner was.
It was Emmy from Neeson's Gaylord with $25 going out to Emmy there. That was straight from my memory there.
Ooh,
and we do have a guest appearing in the studio right now.
Oh, no way. It is
Yeah.
big
John! He's just
Okay,
showed up.
uh-oh.
He's doing high kicks right now.
That's
I don't
right.
know
That's what
why,
I'm
but
talking about.
it looks really great.
I mean,
and oh man,
See, that's what happens when you're the dance king of
when,
89.
when you're thinking about like how Muhammad Ali said, dance like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
Big
just
John's the one
embodied
who
the
actually
butterfly part.
taught him.
Yes.
that.
Yeah, he
so,
did. Yep. Firsthand. I remember it. It was when we were at lunch. We were having lunch at Fazoli's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That waiter said something mean to him, and
Yeah,
he went float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and he just like hit him,
Yeah.
and the waiter just went dropped.
Yeah, it just folded
Dropped.
like an omelet. It was crazy.
The waiter had it coming. It
Yeah, he
totally
did.
was on him.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
And then Muhammad Ali was standing there flabbergasted. He was
Yeah.
like, how did you do that?
Yeah,
And then it was like a whole Karate Kid kind of like, scene happening. Trained him for a
Exactly.
while. And then Muhammad Ali grew up to be Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, if you were wondering, we actually have been around since Muhammad Ali was a kid.
Yes.
So,
Oh, yeah. No, exactly.
If you were looking
Good-
at
good
me
kid.
and
Good
John
kid.
thinking, wow, those guys are fairly young guys. No, we're not.
I am as old as the oldest civilization immortals have laid eyes on.
gosh.
Just entering some weird. I am the bingo eternal. but we were going over celebrity birthdays.
We
though.
were, but
we were talking
continue
about.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
1967, it's Julia Roberts,
Oh, yeah.
actress, Mystic Pizza, and Pretty Woman. That is, I've
Yeah,
never heard of Mystic Pizza
I was
before.
about to say it. I feel like that's not a movie she's very well known for.
Out of all of the movies we could have picked up, I mean, Pretty Woman is a top
Oh
one.
yeah, Pretty Woman for sure is like the top one.
Yeah, but having
Eat, Pray,
Mystic
Love.
Pizza be one of them, it was a little strange.
Oh, there it is. Okay, 1988. Let's take a look at it.
Hey,
'cause now I wanna see
maybe
it.
that was her breakout film. So.
Yeah, it could be. So, Mystic Pizza charts the lives and lovers of three unforgettable waitresses in a little town called Mystic. And their wives went the summer after high. Oh, okay. So, like, it's just like three people working at a restaurant, and kind of like the misadventures of that. That's kind of
All
funny.
right, yeah.
But we do have a winner. It is Bidney62 over at Gators Bar and Grill in Eitzen, winning that $33 Musco. Nice job, Bidney.
Yeah, nice job, Bitney there. Yeah, we're
yeah,
going over
Mystic Pizza.
some Julia Roberts
That's
films
right.
there.
But happy birthday, Julie Roberts.
Yeah.
I mean, like, awesome actress for sure. But born a little bit later in 1972, we had a country singer, Mr. Brad Paisley, and he was known for Collision of Worlds and Nobody's Fool. So yeah, happy birthday, Mr. Paisley. I'm not huge into country, to be honest. The only country I'm into is like the highwaymen of like country, like Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson. Johnny Cash is a big one too. Let's see, who else is on that? I'm blanking on the other name, but those are the type of country artists I typically listen to, and when I do listen to country, so
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, happy birthday, Mr. Paisley. Anyways,
Uh-huh.
do you ever listen to country at all?
I am not a huge country fan,
Okay.
so not to disappoint anybody.
Yes,
but,
okay. No, I totally understand. To be honest.
I'm not a country hater at all.
Yeah.
I just I can't really get into it. So
See,
I'm
like
not my
country
favorite type,
made
but-
after 1980, I'm not really into it. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm just more into like the old, like what my grandparents kind of raised me on.
Okay, that is a very interesting take there. You hear from Hot Take Higgins.
Yes, I'm a very I don't know. I like the old country more for some reason. but of course, so happy birthday, anyways, Brad. I'm sure you're a good artist. But born a couple years later, it's a pretty big actor.
Yeah, it's Jaquan Phoenix there. He is known for the Gladiator, Walk the Line, the Master. I mean, he just recently did the Joker.
Yeah,
and
he's a huge actor, to be honest. He's underrated as an actor.
Huge. He did, I forget, I think it's called Signs, right? With the aliens in it.
Yeah, he was in Signs.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a malleable actor too. Like you put him in a role, and he's like, all right, like I'll do it.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's really. I know he has a couple brothers too that are, I'm pretty sure, in the acting industry as well. River Phoenix is one. Let's see if I. River Phoenix. I think I've heard of in a couple things. Rain. Yeah, I don't really know that one, but I know he did have another pretty. Oh, okay. They've been. This one has been in a pretty good amount of stuff. Rain Phoenix has been in Harry and Max, Stranger Inside, and I don't even know what this one. Even Cowgirls Get the Blues, an interesting one. But yeah, I mean, Joaquin Phoenix is one of my favorite actors. He's obviously was in Gladiator, like we said. He was the I think the Emperor. Of Rome was what he played, and he was in Joker. He was in Her, and that was a pretty weird movie, but it was pretty good.
They have Joker 2 up on there.
Yeah, it's like confirmed that they're like making another one, I think.
Wow,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, it's like in a universe completely like by itself.
Yeah.
Like it's not anything to do with the current DC stuff. Let me look if we can find anything else about it, because I knew it was like there's like talks about it, but I'm kind of
second Joker 2, Joker.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of rumored like that. It's like it's gonna happen, because
but
I mean,
DC fans aren't happy about it.
It's one of those things. I think like the Joker. I think it was like the top grossing rated R movie like ever.
Yeah.
I think so it broke a lot of records. Yeah. So definitely it was a good movie. And I'm sure the second one will probably be just as good if if they have all the same people on it.
I hope that it's almost better.
He was in Brother Bear? Joaquin Phoenix? No way.
I wonder
who was he in Brother Bear?
What voice acting he did in Brother Bear.
Brother Bear. Yeah, I gotta see that one. Hold on, Rick Moranis. Yeah, he was Kenai.
Kenai? I feel like you may have said that wrong, so we don't know.
I don't know. Let me see. I gotta see it through now. Oh, okay. He was his like friend, like his kind of bashful friend at the beginning.
His bashful friend.
Yeah, I think like that was like this dude. Like it was like his friend, the main character that turned into a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's him. Either that or he's like the main character.
I'm pretty sure that is the main character.
Yeah. I didn't know, but we do have a winner. It is Gumper over at Tinker Bay Bar and Lanes, winning that $23 prize. It is Gumper taking it away. Nice job. But of course, happy birthday, Mr. Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Definitely an awesome actor. And I mean, one of my favorites for sure. But that was the end of our list. We had a lot of great birthdays today. And if it's your birthday today, one of our pilot players, happy birthday to you. I'm sorry we couldn't get
a little bit extra look out to you.
So, some speed throws. but we do have a little bit of Timberwolves news to get into as we're getting enrolled for this next game. Only 2 minutes left to get enrolled, to go and do that while we're feeding you the Timberwolves news. But we are now 3-1 on the season. Let them know how our Timberwolves were doing last night.
Yeah, the D'Angelo Russell scored, or not Ruffle. D'Angelo Russell scored 29 points there. Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards each added 25 points. And the Minnesota Timberwolves held off the short-handed Milwaukee Bucks 113-108 on Wednesday night. So a good job for us. Yeah, definitely the Bucks, the reigning champs. So it's good to see us getting a W against them, even if they were a little bit shorthanded.
Yeah. But I mean, like, they didn't have Drew Holiday and they didn't have Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
And Drew Holiday is a big miss. I mean, a big hit to their roster.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, still, I mean, like, Giannis dropped over 40 points. Like, we were able to beat them, even though, like, because of that, they still had Chris Middleton on the floor.
Yeah.
They still had all their other starters. So it was a good win in my book. So definitely, know. I don't think it should be taken lightly that we won just because there was a couple people missing.
No.
But yeah, good game all around. I know.
I mean, D'Angelo Russell really stepped up.
Yeah, he did, especially in clutch time. Karl Anthony Towns had like 3 blocks, really coming in clutch on defense too. I know he was actually, I think, matched up against Giannis the whole night. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think he was matched up against him a good amount. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Pat Connaughton played center. I don't know. I don't know why they had Pat Connaughton at center. I don't think that happened though. I think Pat Connaughton was playing a small forward and Giannis was at center. But that would be a pretty funny matchup to see. I mean, like I would wish they put Pat Connaughton at center.
Yeah, maybe there was a little bit of a mismatch there, but.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, that's pretty funny stuff because Pat Connaughton is only 6'5" and not a super big dude, in NBA terms.
Yeah.
So it'd be an interesting center. But of course, we did beat the Bucks on Wednesday night, and our next game, I think, is that also going to be against the Bucks for us? Are we facing them again on October 30th? No, our next game is against the Nuggets. That will be against the Nuggets October 30th at 9 p.m. and it will be a home game. So if you get the chance, maybe show up to the not to the Twins game, to the Timberwolves game. Support our Timberwolves. They're awesome this season, looking really good.
Yeah.
So definitely, show out. That will be a lot of fun. But we do have the Twiking Zone standings to get into.
Yeah. We'll go over it quickly for you guys.
Yeah,
I went over the location standings. You went over the player standings. So we'll do a little switcheroo here, and I'll go over these players for you guys real quick. As before we give out this this major or this mega or the minor for maybe just get all three of them. All three of them.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, while you're at it, you might as well.
Yeah. But I'll go over these players. Not a whole lot of shakeups happening from last week. Actually, it looks like there hasn't been any. I mean, we're still looking at that two-way tie in that one spot, but I'll get to it there. So in 10th place, it's Loser Dave from VFW Spring Lake Park. And then in 9th place, it's Puts from Willard's Bar of Bacchus. 8th place, it's Kick It from Bleachers. And then in 6th place, we have a Scrub Eye from American Legion Fridley. And not only do we have Scrub Eye in 6th place, we also have Joni from VFW North St. Paul, both in 6th place there. Then in 5th place, it's Nan from Corky's Bar South Haven. In 4th place, it's Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon. Then in 3rd place, we have SNS from American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim from American Legion Shakopee. And then in 1st place, it's Not Lucky from Corner Bar Goodhue. In 1st place, leading the charge in that 300,000 point club there.
Awesome. Nice job, Not Lucky. Nice job, Lucky Tim, too. You guys are miles ahead of the competition right now, but I mean, congrats to everybody getting on that top 10 because it's pretty big stuff getting to that top 10 list. But speaking of that list, we do have the location side of things to go on to now. But before I do, we have a winner. It's Davs or Daves over at Heidi's Bar in Sedan taking away that must-go prize. Nice job, Davs.
Nice job, Davs.
Nice job, Davs. But we do have the location standings to get into. I'll get right into it. Because at number 10, it is Miniger Sports Hub over in La Crescent with 194,000 points. Number 9, it's Bleachers over in Maplewood with 214,000 points. And number 8, it is Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale with 223,000 points. And number 7, it's Corky's Bar in South Haven with 249,000 points. And in 6th place, it is Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub over in Oak Park Heights with 267,000 points. And at number 5, it is Lakefront Bar in La Center with 279,000 points. In 4th place, it's American Legion Fridley with 289,000 points. 3rd place, it's Mapleview Lounge 2 in Mapleview with 354,000 points. And in number 2, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 500,000 points. And in 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 514,000 points. So definitely some pretty crazy stuff happening in there. But congrats to everybody making the top 10. But we only have a minute and a half to get enrolled for this next game, so go ahead, get enrolled, everybody. With that, minors over $780, majors at $16,612. Of course, the mega is always in the background at 45 balls to win. But we do have a little Minnesota roadside attraction to talk about.
Before we go over that, I wanted
what's
to
up?
talk about, we had Nikki who checked in a little bit earlier when we were talking about Mystic Pizza from Julia Roberts, right?
Okay,
and she checked in and she was saying, I've seen Mystic Pizza twice. And so
all-
definitely,
yeah.
like, it's definitely just like, you and I have never seen it.
Oh,
And
probably.
so, like,
it's fun. I'm sure my girlfriend Reagan probably like loves Mystic Pizza. And she will be very mad if she finds out I haven't seen it. She loves Julia Roberts, Angelina Jolie, like all those actors and stuff. And so she's super into all their movies.
It may be a chick flick there. So
It could be possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to put Mystic Pizza in that subgenre before I watch it, but
Yeah.
it is possible. But I mean, Julia Roberts, just amazing actress though, for
Yeah.
sure. But speaking of amazing things, we're talking about amazing roadside attractions right now, and this one it's up there. It's definitely up on the list.
it is the world's largest ball of twine.
That's right.
Many cities around the U.S. claim to be home of the world's largest ball of twine, and Darwin, Minnesota, is one of them.
But it stands out.
Yeah, it stands out because it's in Minnesota. But this giant twine ball stands at 12 feet in diameter and weighs a whopping 17,400 pounds. Francis A. Johnson began winding the twine in March 1950 and spent the next 29 years adding to it. When it was completed in 1979, Guinness Book of World Records declared it as the biggest ball of twine, a title this Minnesota roadside attraction held until 1994, while the one in Cocker City, Kansas, might have outtwined it that year. This is still considered to be the largest ball of Sicily twine built by a single person, and the only one to be referenced in a Weird Al Yankovic song in 1989 song, The Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, that's the only endorsement that matters to me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they can have the actual biggest ball of twine.
I don't
but
care.
They do not have a Weird Al Yankovic reference.
But
so
honestly,
an entire song referencing it.
Yes,
So-
I kind of think it's more. I think it's more impressive that he was the only dude that added on to it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he built it himself over 29 years.
It was one person just adding twine
This
to
is
a
like,
ball.
imagine somebody's like, hey, like, what's your hobby? I'm like, I build a twine ball.
I
The
build
twine
I
ball.
build twine ball. And they're like twine ball or twine balls. It's just
twine ball.
Twine ball.
The
twine ball.
The
The
would you like to see?
Yeah, the
And
twine
it's, just,
ball.
it's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but it's just like a huge ball of twine and nothing else.
Oh yeah, and he can't roll that because it's 17,400 pounds. So
No, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's been training to roll it.
man.
Maybe just see him. He's like Paul Bunyan sized.
you see him, he's just like, I roll twine ball.
I rolled twine ball. He's like,
Yeah.
just moves it, like palms it.
Well, that may be the greatest feat of
Yes.
strength that a human has ever displayed. So, if I saw a man palm a 17,400
I'd probably be
pound-
terrified, to be honest.
Oh, I would be terrified.
Yeah.
But you know what is not terrifying is
No.
Roz getting this Musco here. Roz is from Bubba's Bar and Grill in Glenville. They're getting $25.40, and that is definitely not scary because I love Roz. And
Yes,
I love him getting money. So.
That's right. We love giving out prizes to you guys, especially Ross. That's
Yeah.
right. But we do have a little bit of Jackpot Hunter standings to get into, and I'm starting off with the players. I'll let you take it away.
Oh, well, let's start off with the players here. I'll go over them quickly. We got Lula Finn for American Legion Shakopee, and then we have our tie with the four-way tie with sixth place spot here. It's Pee Wee from TJ's on TJ's Tavern on and off sale there. Short Bus from Broadway Pizza Maple Grove. Wolfstein from Garboni's Pizza CR Billiards. And Joni from Bleachers all in sixth place there. Fifth place, it's Jim Rocks from American Legion Stillwater. And then in third place, because we have a two-way tie, we skip right over fourth. In third place, it's Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue. And then also in third place, it's Curtis J from Country Lounge. Curtis's evil twin, using his evil twin energy to stay in third there. In second place, it's one away from American Legion Rice in that 25K point club. And then in first place, it's Yags 370 from Riverboat Depot leading the charge and was the first in that 25K point club. So we'll see how things go.
That's right. And but congrats all the players making that top 10. You guys are great. But of course, we have 10 locations. Ooh, getting a little conflamed. I'm like, oh, I'm just like, it's so emotional. They all make it so fast. But we do have the top 10 locations to get into as well. And I'll get right into it because at number 10, it is Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale. And then at number 9, it's Bleachers in Maplewood. In 8th place, coming in hot, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards over in Coon Rapids. And in 7th place, it's Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. Number 6, it's American Legion Shakopee. Number 5, it is Corner Bar in Goodhue. And in 3rd place, we have a two-way tie between American Legion Rice and Riverboat Depot over in Sartell. And then in 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 over in Coon Rapids. And then in 1st place, taking the throne for now, it's Country Lounge over in St. Paul. So definitely, nice job, everybody, making those standings. You guys are awesome. But we have, before we get enrolled, we have a little This Day in History to get into.
A little bit of history for you guys out there. On October 28th, 1965 here, and construction is completed on the Gateway Arch, a spectacular 630-foot high parabola. Yeah, I said parabola. That's weird.
Parabola.
Parabola of stainless steel marking the Jefferson National Expansion Memorial on the waterfront of St. Louis, Missouri.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, the Gateway Arch, it's one of the most iconic structures in the U.S. for sure. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, definitely super awesome stuff on this day in 1965. And that was about, 40, 50, 56 years ago now.
Yeah.
That's a while ago. So, yeah, it's been around a minute. So, definitely Gateway Arch. Pretty sweet. Happy birthday. It's the 56th birthday, actually. So
56? Yeah. I think
56,
it's, actually 60.
66? No,
50.
it'd be 56. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you were right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. No, I was starting to question myself too. I was like, wait.
Sorry. I had seen. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
We'll get that 60 mark in 4 years here.
Yes,
so
that's right.
That's when we'll hit that 60 mark.
Exactly. Exactly. So wait till your golden age of 60. Gateway Arch. You're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
but we do have a little bit of PGL standings to get into before the winner goes out in this major. Oh, man, I was saying if it would happen.
Yeah.
But we do have that must go of 2280 to give out still. But we do have these PGL standings to get into, and I'll let you take away the players.
All right, yeah. 10th place, we have Fishy24 from Sheriff Sports Saloon. 9th place, it's Drumsky from Underground Bar and Grill. 8th place, it's Gramps from Geno's Bar and Grill. 7th place, we have Sloppy from Malone's Bar and Grill. 6th place, we have Nixon from VFW Roseville. Then in 5th place, it's T-Mac 750 there, winners in Sartell. 4th place, we have Forget You D from VFW Austin. Before I keep going on, though,
that's right.
We got some winners.
Judy at Pioneer Inn and CAC over at Roadside in Blaine, both taking away that Musco prize of 2280, splitting it up between you guys. Nice job, the both of you.
We are moving on with our player standings here, though. In 3rd place, it's Bryzo from Underground Bar and Grill. And then in 2nd place, it's SpongeBob from Eagle St. James. And then in 3rd place, it's Devoided leading the pack. Devoided there from Roadside. Really kicking butt, taking names out there.
Yeah.
So
that's right. I mean, Devoid just doing what he does best and winning some PGL points. Just what he does. But of course, we do have some location standings to get into, and getting right into it. At number 10, it's Neeson's Gaylord over in Gaylord. Number 9, it's Leo's Bar in Newmarket. Number 8, it is Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. 7th place, it's Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. 6th place, Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids. 5th place, it is Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. Fourth place, it is Moose Lodge Wade Park in St. Cloud. And now we get into the top 3 because third place is Cabin Bar Nicolette. Second place, it's VFW Northfield. And now first place, it is Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. So definitely nice job to all these locations making the top 10. And nice job to the players as well. You guys are going crazy on those PGL nights. But we have approached probably the most important part of our broadcast.
Yeah, as we're getting ready to get into our game number 23 here, we're gonna go over it is the most important part of our broadcast because we're going over the charity spotlight of this week, and we're starting off with talking about Eagles Airy 228 from Rochester there, or I guess Rochester's a part of their name, but yeah, it's Eagles Airy 228 and Rochester, and they got a little bit of a saying here for you, or kind of a motto, I guess. I mean, it's pretty long for motto, but something they like to share with people. People helping people. The goal of our nonprofit organization from Rochester is to help the Fraternal Order of Eagles uphold and nourish the values of home, family, community that are so necessary and it seems so often get ignored and trampled in today's society. Have you ever thought about how much you could change things just by volunteering?
Oh, yeah, no, definitely an awesome mission statement from Eagles Airy 2228 Rochester. And if you want to support that awesome charity, you can go on over to Eagles Airy in Rochester. And they have specials all day, every day, by the way. So they started off with Monday. They got 1/3 burgers that are only $4.25. Tuesday, they got spaghetti with meatballs or chicken fettuccine Alfredo for $8.75. And then Wednesday, they got roasted chicken with mashed potatoes, gravy, coleslaw, and a dinner roll on top. And so that's definitely a good deal too. Thursday, beef or fish tacos, your choice. I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah.
And then Friday, they got a fish dinner with fries or a baked potato, a dinner roll, and a coleslaw. Definitely all that is a really good deal. So, I mean, hey, that sounds pretty good to me. And I'm sure that is some pretty nice home cooking coming from Eagles Airy Rochester. So, I mean, when you go there to support that awesome charity and play some Pilot games, maybe order one of those specials too, because that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah,
We are rolling in this last game. We are at ball 30 now, and that major is at $16,670. Minor is at $857 and 50 balls or less. Must go is at $34, and then mega is at $100,000 and 45 balls or less. So definitely, get your bingo faces on. Hopefully we can get this mega out, or maybe the major or the minor too. I definitely won't be mad if anybody gets any of those.
Yeah, I definitely will not be angry about it.
No, I will not. Just don't be scared.
Probably the opposite of angry, probably more of a happy feeling.
Yeah, I'll
when it goes
probably
out,
be pretty happy if that happens.
Yeah.
but definitely, if you guys were wondering what we do every day here at Pilot, we play a lot of bingo.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
I mean, you may be confused by the dropping balls in the big letters that say bingo up there.
What is this?
But we do play it.
We do play a good amount.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah. But we start off our bingo day with the Vikings bingo, the 25-cent cards from 12 to 1. Then we move on from 1 to 4. We play Jackpot Hunter, 25-cent cards. And we play one game of Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 p.m. And then from 4 to 6 p.m., we play Jackpot Hunter, the $1 cards, what we're playing right now.
Yep.
And then right after this, pretty big stuff right here.
Right after
we play
this game.
Skull Bingo, the $1 cards, and we will be playing that tonight from 6 to 10 p.m. But we got Tim over at BNL Bar taking away that must-go prize of $34.
Which means that you guys are going on into the Skull Bingo right now. We were just talking about that. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun there. That line prize always going out, and definitely that large frame just went out, but the coverall is slowly rising.
That's
and
right.
You can still win a lot of money via the line prize there. So
no, for sure. I mean, look, line prize is starting out tonight. $300 and 10 balls or less.
Yeah.
Large frame $38, 43 balls or less, and then the coverall is at $1,200 and 50 balls or less. So I mean, definitely some pretty good prizes you guys can earn on the Skull Bingo. So go check it out, play a few games. But that's the end of our broadcast. And so we'll see you later,
guys. When you guys play Pilot games, your community wins. We'll see you guys.
That's right. Have a nice one, everybody.
1,000 points.
They're just barely in that 400,000 point club. They're getting close to jumping up a club themselves.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to have to do so if they want to catch up to this #1 location because they just did it over the weekend. It's Corner Bar and Goodhue, who now have exactly $500,000 1,000 points.
Well, getting into the half milli club is a big deal. So, yeah, make sure you're in the twiking zone. You're playing it each and every day. It's 7 days a week from 12 to 1. Hey guys, it has been an awesome Season X PGL. Just points upon points upon points and jackpots. Everything's been going crazy.
Oh yeah, it really has been, as there are some really tight races. A lot of players getting to that 1 million point club, but let's get it started off in 10th place. It's Fishy24 Sherry Sports Saloon with 851,000 points. With 925,000 points in 9th place, we got Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill. Then over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points in 8th place, we got Drumskeet. Then in 7th place, it's Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 933,000 points. A really tight race between him and Drumskeet. Then it's Nixon in 6th place, the last player outside the 1 million point club, playing at Roseville VFW with 969,000 points. Now let's head on over to the 1 million point club with one.
Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we love playing Jackpot Hunter all the time, 7 days a week, but you guys have been accumulating Jackpot Hunter points like crazy. It's like a mad dash to that 25,000 point club now.
Absolutely, and we start off in these player side of the Jackpot Hunter standings with an iconic player out there. In 10th place, it's Pee-wee at TJ's Tavern on and off sale with 18,000 points. Of course, Pee-wee, back when he was doing his movies, we made fun of his suit. Now our kids are wearing it to homecoming. With 19,000 points, we got a tie up in 8th place with Bull at Corner Bar Goodhue and Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee. Then in 5th place, a 3-way tie. We've got Short Bus at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and Joni